we have Professor Engelhardt from the University of Waterloo.
For years, I've looked to bring another dimension of learning to that course, a way of breaking out of, is it A, B, C, or D? Because when they go out in the world, whether it's, a health profession or whatever, they need to communicate. So the catalyst for me to do this was COVID. Fall 2020 is when I thought, I need to do something to make this completely online, flip to remote thing less terrible. And I've always been big on peer learning, tearing apart the material and putting it back together, making the decisions on what is appropriate background and where should it go. That is a different type of learning. Unexpectedly to me, when I was managing the disputes and I got to listen to them, I just thought, oh, a human voice that's not related to me. This is so lovely. And, their accent or, all of those things, and hearing the English language learners do this task and, do it well, and promoting for the evaluation piece, you're not rating their accent or their charisma, by the way. So I had a one-on-one with a student during that first remote term. And I said, how ridiculous this sounds, but I really like hearing your voices. And she said, me too. They got to hear 3 different voices because they evaluated 3 different things. So even though anonymity was part of it, there was a connection. And the fact that they were all doing critics and talking about critics was another connection.
Has this changed kind of what you've been able to do with your students?
Well, so first of all, it was 100% multiple choice, whether it was a formative quiz, the exams, 100% multiple choice. Even the in-class clicker questions were multiple choice. So I really wanted to bust that open. This was the difference between nothing, no real feedback, and I think quality feedback. My number of disputes is really low. And we can talk about how to manage disputes, but I actually like doing the disputes because it gives me an insight, but some of them were really that good. And that allows me to develop a connection with them, saying in the software, there's a spot where I say, I have reviewed this at your request, blah, blah, blah. And I'll say, yeah, this is very good, blah, 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 blah. You should consider TAing. And when they connect with me to apply for a TA position, not that I have any say in that, or letters of reference, they attach their favorite critic assignment. And they say, oh, remember, you said this, or even if they weren't involved in a dispute, they'll say, I love the critics, there's a sample. So there's a pride of ownership that doesn't happen with a multiple choice exam.